All right, we are back. RealFlight 9, sitting in the cockpit. P-51 Mustang, sitting there ready to go. The orders just came in that we have some ME-262s that are making a high-speed run at some B-17s. So let's go ahead and take off and see if we can go intercept them, shall we? Here we go. Let's throttle up. So this actually comes right inside RealFlight. It's just an option you can pick. There we go. I tell you, it's actually kind of hard. If you're used to flying from outside the airplane, this is definitely different. Here we go. Let's fly out here into the forest. All right, let's do a little banking here. Controllers just called in and said the ME-262s are now back at the airport. We gotta try to take them out over here, shall we? Let's see what we can do. Here we go. Let's run right down the hangar road. Look at that. Bet you didn't know RealFlight 9 had that in it. That's right. You can actually shoot 50 caliber machine guns in a P-51 Mustang in the game. I mean, how cool is that? Man, this is just awesome. Now, of course, it doesn't sound like a P-51, does it? It's just straight. Whoa, that's close. Oh man, you know it's kind of scary because there's a lot of times that happened to real pilots. You know, as they're down a low strafing run, low altitude strafing run, and they actually hit the ground. And I think that's what we did there. This prop's still turning. Let's just do it again, shall we? Let's just go right in here. I'm at full throttle, right through these trees. There we go. Yeah, this is. Look at that, right through the courtyard. Now there's a virtual reality headset that you can get as well. I have never tried that. I don't think the computer I selected here will allow me to do that. But that's something that you guys can, with more powerful computers, can definitely do. And I bet this would be a lot of fun with a virtual reality headset on. So let's come back around here. Do another low pass. Look at that. Boy, this is very cool, isn't it? How many RC flight simulators allow you to fly inside a P-51 Mustang? Not any that I know of. Let's shoot off some rockets here. There we go. The hard part is remember what button it was to turn on and off the guns. Of course, if you are doing a low-level attack run, like we're doing here, let's set up again. So let's hit the runway, pull up, and then you're going to want to bank very hard and get out of it. The reason why you'd want to do that if you're a P-51 Mustang is the radiator is highly susceptible to anti-aircraft guns and small arms fire. So by turning the aircraft on its side right after you complete your strafing run, that means you have less chance of them taking out your radiator. So let's pull up, bank, and get out of there. Boy, this is very cool. All right, well, let's go ahead and bring the airplane back now. Even though we just strafed the runway, that's actually where we're going to land. So let's give this thing a shot, shall we? This brings me back to playing good old Microsoft Flight Simulator when I was a kid. Of course, you had like, I don't know, I guess Cessna 172, but I flew that thing as if I was a P-51 pilot in World War II. Alright, here we go. Let's find the runway that we just strafed. There it is over there. Let's head over there. Yeah, this is very cool. I'm not going to lie. This is... And what's great is I'm using the same controller that I normally fly in. So you're building muscle memory. Whoop, get a little low. You're building muscle memory at the same time you're having a lot of fun. And that... This thing is really all about having fun and learning. So I'm building some muscle memory. I'm flying an airplane. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm pretending that I'm a fighter pilot. And, you know, that's just cool. Anytime you get experience with your hands on the stick, that's good. Alright, let's try to get this thing back. It is a little hard to actually find the airport if you're not used to the scenery yet. Here we go. We're going to come in awfully hot, but that's alright. Let's bring it on in. Nobody's going to give me an A+ for this one, but that's alright. There we go. Good. Like I said, nobody's going to give me an A+ for that landing, but Woo, there we go. All right. Well, now you know you could fly inside the cockpit of a P-51 Mustang, and let me show you how that's done. So, you go up to aircraft, you're going to go select aircraft, and it is P-51 Mustang Combat. That's the file you're going to be looking for. You can come down here, you can pick a number of different schemes. Standard scheme is Big Beautiful Doll out of the 4th Fighter Group. There's Mustang Ace, which is, well, it's got half the invasion stripes on it for whatever reason. And then there's also, there's Bald Eagle with the invasion stripes painted over, so that's a late summer 1944 scheme. And then you have the Royal Air Force P-51 Mustang. I think that's the Gray Nurse scheme, if I'm not mistaken. And then you have Big Beautiful Doll. So we're going to pick that one. Let's come up here and we'll change our view. So right now we're outside the aircraft. Come up, hit View, Camera Type, Cockpit. There you go. So that's the view you want if you want to fly from inside the P-51 Mustang. The C switch is what operates your guns. B changes your aspect ratio. So if you're B at the 0 position, you're very close up. B at the 2 position is further away. A shoots rockets. So A1 shoots the rocket. A0 is rocket back off again. So there you go. My guess is that if you were hooked up to the internet, which I am not, you can do air combat with your buddies and you guys can chase each other around in P-51 Mustangs and have a great time. I don't have the internet hooked up to this computer at this time, so it's just going to be me strafing ground targets. So, but I'll tell you what, this is a lot of fun. I didn't know this was included in the software. This was an awesome find. I'll be spending a lot of time this winter flying around a P-51 thinking that I'm a combat pilot. So now you know how to fly inside the Mustang inside RealFlight 9. Available from Horizon Hobby. I think you can probably get it at any hobby shop then as well. So awesome. If you guys like this, keep checking out the other videos we have on RealFlight 9.